So to know the spiritual person, you have to know what is spirituality, what makes, you know, what is one's path, why people looking, what they are looking for, and if anything is wrong with the so-called ordinary life, or what is ordinary. So these are the foundation of understanding the spirituality. Once we talk about that, then you know what is the search and what is the life of the seeker. In a way, everyone is a seeker, everyone is spiritual. I never met a person who is not seeking. At the end, everyone wants peace, freedom, and beauty and love. You ask a smuggler who is smuggling drugs, why you are doing this? He will say, one day I want to live in peace and freedom in a beautiful place out in the countryside. You ask the person who works in the university, he has the same dream. One day I will be in peace, I will be in freedom. I want to live in a beautiful place out in the nature. Do you ever hear from anyone that I want to live a problematic life and I want to live in a prison and in a very, middle of the city with noise and a dirty place? No one says that. Everyone wants the same, isn't it? But some people want it at once. I want the peace now, freedom now, beauty now, love now. I want to be natural now. Some says, after my retirement, after my marriage, after my education, after my children moves out from the house, or after my divorce. So people say, after that I will have something. I will have my peace and freedom. Or I want my peace and freedom now. It's different. Both are looking for the same thing, but someone it is very urgent now. For someone there are different things which they think that will bring freedom to them. You may think by practicing yoga or chanting or doing many spiritual practice will bring freedom to you. And someone may say by working hard, earning money, accumulating wealth, that will bring freedom to him. But what happens is very important to know why we are looking for this. Everyone is looking for freedom, peace, love, beauty, nothing else. But first of all, who took this away from you? And why we have to even search for it? Did we born as a problematic person to find this in this life? Or we born with everything and somehow we lost it on the way? If so, how, where and when? Do we need to search? Why we have to search at all? When you born as a divine child, divine being. Everyone is a natural being, a cosmic being. But the way we are raised, we are all domesticated, highly domesticated. Every move of us is highly defined. Due to this domestication, we started to feel this disconnection from the life itself. Slowly we feel we are totally lost from the track, from the natural sensation of life. We enter into the artificial sensation of life. So, as a natural being, we know something is there, but you don't have the access to that. Exactly his question also. Something is there, but he don't have the access to that experience. Being in this body, being in this identity, being, playing all the role we play, we started to experience this very much is occupied. But what is called life, the experience of being too far away from that. So deep inside, there's a experience which feel home, which feel peaceful, which feel free and beauty and living in abundance. Feeling of connected with the whole existence. Deep inside, very deep inside of you, this experience is still there of being a cosmic being, a true self, which is not touched by anything, which is not, domesticated by any culture, any societies. That is very deep inside. That stillness, that peace is still there. But we won't bring that stillness into the surface, because surface we feel troubled. But we want to evoke that stillness and bring to the surface. And this is the search. How to bring that into the surface. Do you understand? Which is deep inside. When you meditate, you may feel deep inside the silence is still there. And you want to bring it to the surface. Because in normal life, you are not experiencing this silence. You want to bring it to the top. So you are searching in what way. Maybe I stand upside down, this silence will come to the surface. Maybe I chant this mantra. Maybe I play a drum from Africa. May play a didgeridoo from New Zealand. May be taking some shamanic practice or do some Indian practice. Why? Because you want to bring this silence to the surface. And you keep on finding so many practices to explore this silence. But we fail many times. We practice and practice, still the issues may be the same. Because the practice itself, not the question. The life, the way we live, there's an understanding, there's a perception. What is this human life? Who am I? And what is my life in this planet? How I am happening to this life and how this life is happening to me. There's a kind of exchange between this body and the cosmic body. something is taking place. It's important the change in the perception, change in the very way of approaching this life. If the approach is not transformed, changed, no matter what practice you practice or not practicing at all. What is your name? Eva. Eva itself a practice. Gunnar is a name of a practice. He believes I am Gunnar and I practice this Gunnar in this way. He is Sadish and he practices this Sadish. So every individual is practice. And every spiritual practice you practice is meant to free from practicing yourself. Are you able to follow? The liberation. The liberation for you, liberation means liberation from Eva. A total liberation from Eva. The world can go upside down. If you are not changed, the world will look the same. So, every practice you are practicing is meant to free you from Eva. Practicing Eva. That is spiritual practice. So, what is the need of freeing from Eva? Eva wants to become unconditional. Unconditional love. Unconditionally peace. Unconditionally joyful. In presence of Eva, you also become present. That's it. So a spiritual person is nothing but who radiates grace, freedom, peace, beauty, and love. Whether he stand upside down or stand straight, doesn't matter.